chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not.
Know you what?
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Hey, my brother, did you ever know that you are the temple of God? Did you know that? Now watch this. Now watch this. Don't leave just yet. I told you, give me about 5 minutes. It ain't over yet. Watch this. Just hear this out. Read that.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Now, my sister, do you believe that the Spirit of God could be in you? You believe that? You know it is, right? Watch this.
If any man defile the temple of God,
the Bible says if you defile the temple of God, meaning if you put drugs in your body, if you put those cigarettes in your body, if you put pork, shrimp, crab, lobster in your body, if you let a man in your body, inside of your body, that is not your husband, guess what? You are defiling your body. Now this is what God says about defiling your body. If you defile your body, read,
him shall God destroy.
What's going to happen to that person?
Him shall God destroy.
Now guess what? If we spend our whole life eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know what happens to blacks and Hispanics? You die, right? Big Mama got gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, all from the food she eats. Guess what? My mama died from a lump in her throat because she smoked cigarettes. She had throat cancer. The last time I seen her, her throat was swollen up this big, bigger than her face, because she smoked cigarettes. Right? God says He's going to destroy you if you defile your body. Now, is that accurate? Does that actually happen to our people? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Watch this. Give me that in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 61. I want you to understand that God does not play with us. We play with God.
How you doing, sis? Yeah, we are here to show our people who we are according to the Bible. Are you Mexican? You mixed with what? What's your dad?
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
We have all. Yeah, come on, let me stop down right here. Let me show you something real quick, all right? Come on through, sis. We got you right here. We have the solutions right here for you, right? So what's your name, sis?
My name is Marlene.
Marlene. Nice to meet you. My name is Esri.
Shit,
Right?
I've been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired, you know?
Yeah, right. You know, because you said a lot right there, you know, going through your relationships and everything like that. Because we do have sisters that come out of that lifestyle, you know. We have brothers that have been going through, that got out certain lifestyles too, gangbanging, drugs, and everything like that.
I've been through all that.
You've been through all that.
I let all that on my own. I was in a betrayal circle.
Yeah.
And they had to form 21 people to fucking bring me down. But God saved me from all that.
So there's a reason why you're right here.
I'm right
You know what
here
I'm saying?
because I need my Father, Jesus Christ, to help me, to remove me from all that.
Right. You know, so like I said, we have the solutions for you right there, you know? Because what we got to do is first, what was that?
Ciroc 2-in-1.
Yeah, give me that, Ciroc 21.
2-in-1.
2-in-1. So because the Lord right here, you know, the Lord's going to try you, right? You know, the Lord is going to try you to see, okay, to make you strong as a person. Because everyone went through trials, right? You know, but He's not going to put you through something that you're not going to be able to handle, right? So you could be able to teach someone else that, what you went through, right? Get that?
Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
So now you're coming, right? Now you're going to be serving the Lord, right? You came to serve the Lord. You know, you say you need God, right, in your life, right?
Prepare thy soul.
It says prepare. Be ready to prepare yourself for what?
For temptation.
For the temptations, right? Through what you're going through, right? What you've been through, right?
Set thy heart aright.
Now you gotta put your mind right. You know, now you gotta change that mindset, right? Now you're saying, like, you know, I've been through a lot. Now what can I do to find solutions, right? To help myself out and my kids, right?
And constantly endure.
And you gotta constantly continue to endure whatever afflictions that you're going through. You gotta keep going, sis. You gotta continue to endure that. Why? Because God has a plan for you, right?
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Now it says, don't make haste. Don't be quick to what?
Anger.
Don't make haste to what?
And make not haste in time of trouble.
So when this trouble comes, you know what I'm saying? When this trouble comes to you, don't be quick to run. You know, don't be quick to, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you was quick to, okay, now I got God, I need God in my life now. We tried everything else, but God is the solution for you. Read.
Cleave unto him.
You gotta cleave unto him. You gotta hold on to him, like, you know what I'm saying? I need you right here. Read.
And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
Because you're going to be increased at the last end, and your spirit's going to be increased, right? That means your soul is. Then your mindset, right? Is that it on that?
Yeah.
So, like I said, sis, yeah, we do. When you come to the school, we'll be able to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Take counsel. You know, because what is that? Having counsel.
Hey sis, you said what was you going on? What kind of program was it for?
I was looking for a rehab program because
Rehab program.
I had to go to court. I didn't show up. I have a son. They
Understood.
said I had to stay there because I have to be on calendar. I put
Understood.
myself on calendar.
Louise,
Now
over here,
I have to make everything out of nowhere. Like, so I'm gonna put myself on a rehab program so when I go to court, they won't be like, oh, she didn't do nothing. She got herself in a program where she did it on her own without me even putting her. I have to take my steps and I don't want to. But everything I have to do is because God told me.
That's right. Now, now you can tell that God's dealing with you, right, sis? And the reason why is because you want to do right. You want to get better,
I'm
right?
actually an example for the world.
Absolutely.
And He chose me to be the light and my kids.
How many do you have?
I got 6.
You
God
have
marked
6?
me right
What
here.
happened to
He said,
them?
I'm gonna mark you on your last term.
Is this your husband?
That was my first relationship for 18 years. Then I got with my other relationship, which I made a mistake with, because there was a lot of problems there. So I said, I have to detach from you. I'm so sorry. This is not what I want, but this is what God is doing, something that you won't even understand.
So let me ask you this, sis, right? You actually want to do right, and you believe in God, right?
Yes.
A lot of times we go into these situations and we make mistakes because we believe in God, but not according to knowledge. And what I mean by not according to knowledge, right, is to actually believe in something that you're going to do, you have to have the actual instructions, right? If I were to tell you how to build this car from scratch, right?
This is the baby daddy right here.
I'm gonna go with my
Hey,
kids.
get the baby out the car, bring
Oh
him.
yeah.
Get the baby. Get the baby.
He said the
Like my
blacks,
brother.
Mexican. He said all of them got slavery in common. So I asked him,
Absolutely. So I'm glad that you know that, right? What kind of Hispanic are you? You're Mexican, right?
Come back.
So what we're showing, come holler at us, brother.
oh, that's the
We out here show our people who we are according to the Bible, right?
That's the first one. The last
So,
time
so-called Mexicans, right? So what happened to the Mexicans? Did you know that it was documented in the Bible before it actually happened? Which makes it prophecy, right? Yeah. And I was dealing with your wife?
Not ex.
Your ex, right? So what I was trying to show her is that if you actually believe in God, sometimes what happens is we believe in God without actually knowing how to please God. That makes sense? So to believe in God, give me that in Sirach chapter 24. What is it, 32 and 24? Give me that. To actually believe in God, you got to take those actions, right? If I wanted to be a doctor, right? If I sat at home, am I ever going to be a doctor?
No, you need to go out there.
I gotta go do the steps to be a doctor, right? So that means that if I believe I want to be something, or if I believe I want to do something, I gotta take those steps towards it, right? So if you believe in God, what steps are you taking towards believing in God?
Believe in God, like more. You hear more about Him, about what He went through. He was here for us.
Right. Okay.
And that's what you need to know.
Right. That is what you need to know, right? but he also left an example of how we should carry ourselves, right?
The book.
The book, right? So now let's read in the book. Watch this.
Sirach chapter 32 and verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord take heed to the commandment.
He that believeth in the Lord doing what?
Take heed into the commandments.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandments. Give me a commandment, right? Give me one commandment that you are applying right now.
That's a hard one.
It's not that hard.
Not hard.
I guarantee you it's not that hard. Do you steal?
I don't steal.
You don't steal?
I broke all
So you keep the commandment of not stealing, right?
Yeah, that's bad.
Huh?
That's bad to steal.
It's bad to steal, correct? I believe so as well. Do you kill people?
No.
No, you don't kill people?
No.
So you keep that commandment, right? So that means if you can keep those commandments, there are other commandments that you can keep, right? Now let me ask you this, right? Do you do drugs? You don't do drugs? Come deal with us, bro. You was here last week, right? Come on back.
I'm coming back.
Hey, we welcome you, bro. I appreciate you. We
All
had a
right.
good conversation. Hey, so now what we got to do is, if you can keep those commandments, there are other commandments you can keep, right? And you keeping the commandments, you can be a light unto the world. And that's the type of people that your community needs, right? That's the type of people that your whole nation needs. Blacks and Hispanics, we need people that are good people and believe in God, but not only believe in God, that shows the example of how to believe in God. Because we're not showed those examples growing up, right? For example, right? You celebrate your birthday?
Not no more.
Not no more, right? Did you know that was against God? Hey, sis, come back. Come on back. Come on. Huh? All right, give me a couple minutes, and then I want you. Give me a couple minutes. Come on now. Give me a couple minutes. For example, right? What happens is, right? We're never taught how to believe in God, right? And we live our lives not believing in God, and we pass them down to our children, right? I got 7 kids, right?
You need to
But
give it to the kids.
once I learned how to believe in God, now I can actually teach them scripture for scripture. Okay, God says to do this. This is what we're going to do. That makes sense? That makes sense to you, sis? Right? So I asked the brother right here, has he ever did drugs, right? You ever did drugs before? You have, right? I did drugs before, right? So what happens? How do we believe in God if we do drugs? You don't, right? Do you believe in God? You do, right? So now give me 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. I want to show you something, right? This is what God tells us about the things that we put in our body, right? The things that we put in our body is very important. God created you, right? You ever driven a car before? You have, right? If I put Coca-Cola in the tank, you think it's going to drive very long?
No,
No? Why not?
because that's not what's supposed to go into a gas tank.
Oh, you know it's supposed to go into a gas tank. Do you know what's supposed to go in your body? You do? You know what's not supposed to go in your body? So if you keep putting the things that's not supposed to go in your body, you think it's going to last very long? No? Watch this.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Know ye not,
No, you what?
know ye not
Uh-huh.
that ye are the temple of God?
Hey, my brother, did you ever know that you are the temple of God? Did you know that? Now watch this. Now watch this. Don't leave just yet. I told you, give me about 5 minutes. It ain't over yet. Watch this. Just hear this out. Read that.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Now, my sister, do you believe that the Spirit of God could be in you? Do you believe that?
No, it is.
You know it is, right? Watch this.
If any man defile the temple of God,
The Bible says if you defile the temple of God, meaning if you put drugs in your body, if you put those cigarettes in your body, if you put pork, shrimp, crab, lobster in your body, if you let a man in your body, inside of your body, that is not your husband, guess what? You are defiling your body. Now this is what God says about defiling your body. If you defile your body, read,
him shall God destroy.
what's going to happen to that person?
Him shall God destroy.
Now guess what? If we spend our whole life eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know what happens to blacks and Hispanics? You die, right? Big Mama got gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, all from the food she eat. Guess what? My mama died from a lump in her throat because she smoked cigarettes. she had throat cancer. The last time I seen her throat was swollen up this big, bigger than her face, because she smoked cigarettes, right? God says he's going to destroy you if you defile your body. Now, is that accurate? Does that actually happen to our people?
No.
Yes, it
Well,
does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yes, it does. Watch this. Give me that in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 61. I want you to understand that God does not play with us. We play with God. We like, oh, God, you ain't gonna really do that. You love us, don't you? No. Just like your kids play with you, you be like, "Rah, whoop your behind."
Right.
You understand? That's how God is. You gotta understand, but God is on a whole nother level because he's not playing with our lives. God has your life in his hands. And if he close it, you dead. You understand?
I'm coming right.
Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness,
Every what?
every sickness,
Every sickness. And what?
and every plague
Uh-huh.
which is not written in the book of this law,
Uh-huh.
them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Guess what? Every sickness and every plague, God is going to bring upon us until we be destroyed, right? So that's God showing us that if you obey me, guess what? I won't bring these things on you. But if you don't obey me, I have to punish you, right? Has our community been punished by God? Look at our community. I just want you to look around. Do you live in this community?
I live back that way.
Well, that way, right? Right. I lived around here before, right? I lived around here a long time. Is this community being punished by God? Do you think so?
I'm not sure. I'm not
You're not sure?
I'm not.
Now watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 28, and I want 15. I want you to listen very closely, right? Because we want to see if it lines up and if it's accurate, right? Because what we're reading is the words of God. And if we can read the words and then look up and see that, wait a minute, this is actually happening. What's in the Bible is actually happening right before your eyes. Right? Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Uh-huh.
But it shall come to pass, if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to observe, to do all his
It
commandments,
says, if we would not hearken means to listen, to the voice of the Lord thy God, to do his commandments. So if we don't listen to God, and to listen to God to do his commandments, what he says to do and what he says to not do, right? Read on.
in his statutes,
Uh-huh.
which I command thee this day,
Which Moses commanded us that day, meaning we still got to do those things. Watch this.
that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
No, good things.
all these curses,
What did God say? Was it good things or was it curses? Wait a minute. You got to listen to the script. That's why I say listen really closely.
I need to go.
I know you got to go. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this. Watch
Yeah,
this.
I know.
all these curses,
Is it curses or good things? Is a curse a good thing? It's not a good thing.
not good.
God says if you don't listen,
Yeah.
all these curses are going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Watch this.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Uh-huh.
Curse shall there be in the city,
Curse shall you be where?
in the city.
God says, curse shall you be in the city, right? Now I want you to look around at your people. The black and brown community here. Does it look like a blessing or a curse? At your neighborhood,
Everybody get along. You know?
So-
Some people don't get along. You know.
come on now.
Some people do.
Some people don't get along.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when people don't get along?
It's a lot of fighting, a lot of
somebody dies.
Somebody dies.
Somebody dies. What about when people are getting along? How are they getting along?
Like, be peaceful, helping each other.
Now let me ask you this: is there drugs involved?
Nah.
A lot of alcohol?
Nah. I don't think so.
Keep it. Be honest, bro. I live in the black and brown community
Yeah,
my whole life.
Me too.
My whole life. Well, you know what I see? I see most of our elder men. They come to the store early in the morning. First thing they get before they eat breakfast is a bottle of Takavaka. That's their breakfast. You understand? That don't seem like a blessing to me. Most young black men, when they come to this store, you know what they getting? They getting swishers to roll up their blunt before they eat breakfast, before they brush their teeth. They rolling up a blunt. They come all the way to the store. The toothbrush still in the bathroom. Before they brush their teeth, they come to the store to buy a swisher to roll a blunt. Does that sound like a blessing or a curse? Keep it real with me.
A
curse. You understand?
Yeah.
What I'm showing you is that God said that this will happen to the children of Israel. Since the time that this has happened, right? We are those people that God's talking about, right? Now I know you got to go, but the reason why I wanted to read that to you is because you live in that community.
Yeah, I leave that.
You live in this community, right? You may not think it's affecting you, but it's affecting you because you are the children of God. You are His chosen people, right? So as being His chosen people, what must we do as men, as leaders, to change these conditions in our communities? Because if you don't stand up for your people, who you gonna stand up for? You know? If you don't stand up for your people, who gonna stand up for them? Right? Look at us. Our nation, our condition has been like this. How you doing, brother? That was my neighbor. How you doing?
All right, guys. See you.
Go ahead. How you doing, brother?
So he got reservations about the Bible because he said, how can a white man who didn't know Hebrew translate it to English?
Absolutely. So you said a white man translated the Bible who didn't know Hebrew, right? Is that what you said, or is that what he?
No, that's what I said.
That's what you said, right? Hey, can you bring up that article for me? And I need the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. I just want to give you some literature. So based off what we know in Western society, we think that King James was a white man, right? Based off Western society. In Western society, everybody was white. Everybody white man, right? Egyptians is white, Africans is white, and we know that not to be true, right? So now we say King James must have been white. You understand?
You got it.
All the great people that did great things is what? They pretend to be white, right? This your beautiful daughter right here? I see you with her all the time. You remember me living next to you? So I see you with her all the time, right? What's her name? Jayla. Jayla grows up to be a great senator, right? 10 years from now, guess what they're going to paint her? Come on now. So we got to understand that this society has not been telling us the truth, and we can't perpetuate those lies just because we haven't done our research. That makes sense? You got the Zondervan for me? Give me that in Bible, huh? The King James article, you got it? The one in that red book, you got it? Yeah, the one that shows he was black.
Fourth Negro question.
The Negro question part 4. That's what I want. Negro question part 4. So now we're gonna read some things about the Bible, and I'm gonna read to you about King James, right? Now I can say it out of my own mouth, but what's better, me proving it to you or me just saying it? Proving it to you, right? First thing you said, King James was a white man. We're gonna prove that when he grab an article. I think I got it in my phone too. When he grab an article, we're gonna get it for you. But right here, we're gonna prove that King James not only knew Hebrew, but he knew a lot of other languages. Watch this. King James Bible.
It's Bible. B-I-B.
Yes, Bible.
There's multiple Bibles.
Let me get it. It's right here. Now, when you go down, it says King James Version. Right here. Can somebody help him find it? Can somebody help him find it? So now watch this. So what happens is, right, a lot of times, if we thought that King James was white, guess who else we thought was white? Who is this guy? Can I ask your daughter? You mind if I ask her? Yeah, come on. Both of y'all kids, come on.
Show him what you showed me. He 9.
Who is this? Who is this guy? You say it's Jesus? What do you think? You think this is Jesus, right? So remember what we was talking about, my brother. A lot of times, right, because of our Western civilization, what happens is, here in America, they teach us that Jesus is white, all the apostles is white. But if you come closer, I want you to come closer, right? This is an actual depiction of Jesus, right here in the background. Look what they're painting him as. Which one is true? The one that they... This is the one that's true, right?
I've seen pictures from Russia and stuff where he...
This is the picture from Russia. Why was it black pictures of Jesus in Russia? Why do you think so?
That's the fellow he really was.
Right. Not only that, but guess what? Black people ruled Europe for 1,000 years. They ruled Europe. You ever heard of the Moors? You have, right? Watch this. I want to show you something. We're going to read this. I want to show it to you. So this is the article about King James in a book called The Negro Question Part 4, right? It's questions that Negro have. It's called The Negro Question Part 4, right? You seen the picture of King James, right? Watch this. Read that.
I know that this image of a black King James,
Of a what King James?
of a black King James, can be a little confusing because of your Western education.
Because of your Western education. Western means we live in America, so this is the kind of education that you get, that everybody that was great is white, right? So because they teach you that in America, read.
But this is the truth.
This is the what?
But this is the truth. That is known by the rich and the elite.
That's known by the rich and elite. People that have a lot of money and people that control society, right? This is what's known among them. Watch this.
In the world. That was the reason I paraded all of the English historians and professors before I got into the bowels of this book. I had to get your mind ready.
So he had to prepare their minds for it, right? Watch this.
To receive the truth. King James came from a long line.
A what?
A long line.
A long line. Meaning there were more kings before him.
Of black Scottish Stuart kings.
Of what kind of kings?
Black Scottish Stuart kings.
Guess what? King James was a black man that came from a long line of black kings, right? So now when we understand that King James was a black man, because history before America tells us that King James was a black man. Before America existed, there was history that King James is a black man. That makes sense? So watch this. Give me that in the Bible dictionary. Hey, my brother's right here. My brother's right here. The same question I asked this little girl, I want to ask y'all. Who is this guy? This is Jesus, right? What you think?
Jesus.
You say this is Jesus, right? So now, my brother right here, his question was, well, repeat your question one more time. How can a white
translate a language that he didn't understand?
How can a white man translate?
Writing the Bible.
There you go. How can a white man translate a language he didn't understand? So what we just proved to my brother is that, I don't know if you heard it, that King James, we have articles that King James was a black man. He came from a long line of black Scottish kings. Did you know that? You didn't know that, right? But that's history before America was ever started. You understand? America only came about in what, 1776? The world is a lot older than that. But because of your Western education, you think Jesus is white. You think King James is white. You think all of your ancestors is white. You understand? We gotta learn. See, we cannot be dumbed down as a people. You know what's dumbing us down? Social media. the lack of reading actual books. You understand? That's what's dumbing us down. You can get information like this, and it can be lies, and you'll go with it. You understand? And we going with it. But we got to actually, you see what we're reading? We're reading an actual book. So now that we validated King James as a black man, right? Watch this. We're going to read about King James and how he translated the Bible. Watch this.
King James Version. When Elizabeth died in 1603, the crown passed to James the First.
To James the First. King James the First. Jump down to right here. 47. 47.
47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars.
47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars. What's a scholar? You don't know what a scholar is? People who went to school and studied for years to do a specific thing. A scholar, right? Right? It says 47. Come on, 47.
47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the day were divided into 6 groups.
It says 40. You don't want knowledge? You done? Money better than knowledge? But the money got the white man that face on it. Telling you, bro. Come on.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, his word, his word, his word.